Episode 17. After the crack,
Yeah.
you can go.
After the crack.
After the crack.
Release.
I'm just asking, so we'll find out.
Release the
It
Kraken.
used to be local 103, hey, I'm 98. What happened, man?
Aw.
I'm 98, actually. Oh, I don't know if you were able to see that.
Hey.
Got a serious delay.
The 98er, but
Yep.
okay. Hello, everybody.
Right.
Welcome
Ciao.
to Tins and Gins, episode 17. And as always, this is the place where we drink, talk shit, but we do not claim to know anything. We just like to talk shit. We are joined, as always, by the wonderful Daxter, who is naked tonight.
Pants off, dance off.
The beautiful beardsman right up here with those luscious chin locks, and myself, the perception. Still an alcoholic, that hasn't changed. So we'll hop back into the questions and we will cheers.
Yeah, cheers, boys. Cheers, everyone,
for the
for
big
hanging
day.
out tonight. Thanks, lads, as always.
Oh.
So, Beardy, do you want to go into our questions?
First one here. We can do it. All right, so first one here we have: imagine if you were trapped in the year 2020, cursed to relive it until you got it right.
Is that a question? What?
That's what. Yeah, imagine if you were trapped in the year 2020, cursed to relive it till you get it right. Like,
Bit like Groundhog Day. So how would you know that you ever got it right?
I don't know.
You come up with the cure.
Oh, well, then I would say, no, I'd be living out the rest of my
perpetual
life.
fucking. Oh,
I would
God.
never be out of 2020 then. But I'm gonna go ahead and say it here. 2020 was not bad for me. I mean, yeah, it's not. I don't know. 2020 was not a bad year for me. I know it was rough on some people, but for me, I think I missed 5 weeks of work. Other than that, that was it. You know what I mean? Somehow I made more fucking money being off of work, so I'm okay with it.
Yeah, 2020 wasn't all too bad. The first half of the year was a shit.
Yeah, first half of the year,
Second
shit.
half-
Second half was good.
It came out strong.
Came out strong.
So yeah, if I was stuck in it, by God, I don't have a iota on how I'd fix it. I'd probably go Bill Murray's route and buy a bath just so I can throw a toaster into it at the same time. But we'd figure as we go. Well, yeah, no, 2020 wasn't that bad. There's been worse
Yeah.
years.
Fuck,
there'll
we
be better,
started
and there
this
will be
shit
worse.
show in fucking 2020. So
Oh,
You
I
know
need to
what
figure out
mean?
what month did we start? So what is this, episode 17? So that's 17 weeks, which is
Yep.
what, just over 4 months.
Because I think July was like we just kind of sat and drank.
Yeah. So
I don't think
basically,
we officially called it
for people who didn't realize or don't realize where Tins and Gins came from, I used to stream on Friday night, play a few games, and then I'd just be in Discord like talking to Beardy, and then Perception was there as well, and then we realized that we did it for like 4 or 5 weeks in a row, and then we're like, hey, I forget who actually came up with the idea of, hey, you should
Budgie.
actually make this the thing.
Budgie.
I know Budgie came up with Tins and Gins as the name, alright, but did he come up with the idea
Oh.
as well?
I don't know. Budge is in here. Budge,
Maybe.
shithead.
Cheers, Budge. I mean, I need to split my revenue with
Cheers,
him.
Bud.
God damn it.
Cheers, Peach Gang.
Tins and Bobs.
Tins Bob's of the
Show Tins and Bobs. Right, go.
Have you ever met a celebrity? Yes.
We've answered this question, no?
I think this
Yeah,
might be yeah, I remember, yeah.
Yeah, we did, I think.
Technically we all did last week, right? I mean, come on. Let's be real here.
Yeah.
Yeah, we met Shengas, man. Man, that guy,
fucking
man.
ripped.
What a
He-
fucking solid
Oh my
individual.
God.
Like,
Like,
not even just like but
All
like,
round
a
banger
good,
of a guy.
a fucking great dude. Great
Yeah.
fucking dude.
yeah. And you know when you like, if I was to say to one of you guys, hey, this guy is really, really good on guitar, you're like, okay, yeah, sure. But like, nobody expects him to be that fucking good.
No, dude. I was in a stream and he was going on. He was like, "Fuck it, I just want to play guitar," and he just started just shredding.
Oh man, he's insane.
I'm like, he's just fucking straight. And he was just going from song to song to song to song to song. It was absolutely fantastic.
Yeah.
Man, it was crazy.
And I remember he played Master of Puppets, and I was like, yeah, everyone can play Master of Puppets, but he actually played the whole thing. He played the solo, everything. Oh, it was savage. Really good. But yeah, okay.
He's gonna have a new kid too, man. Congrats to you, Shangus. Congrats to you.
Shangoose.
Oh, I'm gonna fucking butcher this, but what is your ikigai? Ikigai?
Oh, Ikigai. We need to actually look this up, unfortunately, at the same time.
Okay. All right. Unless Slip, do you have a
Yeah, Slippy, do you have a link to
Slippy,
the...
do you have a what do you got for that? I'm just drinking a beer. It's called Energy Equals.
Is that like Japanese for spirit animal?
Ikigai is like your... I think it's like it's nearly like the triangle of, you know, choose, you know, where do you lie in it? Something similar to that. Hopefully if Slippy's here, he'll be able to hit us with a link.
It's like a crazy Venn diagram.
Do you have a link, Perception?
I just googled the meaning.
How do you spell it? Iki.
Ikigai.
Yes.
Oh yes, I remember this.
What is it?
If you just search that word, it literally just go to Google
Somebody
Images.
says it's basically a reason for being.
Yeah, what you love, what you're good at, what you can be paid for, and what the world needs. Where do you lie on that?
And that goes into passion, mission, vocation, profession.
So pretty much. So what's your
in
passion?
the center of all those?
Well, no, it's like you can either lie in passion, mission, profession, or vocation.
Yeah, so what you're good at and what you love is your passion. What you love and what the world needs is your mission. What you can be paid for and what the world needs is your vocation. And what you can be paid for and what you are good at is your profession. And then when all those four bind together, that is your ikigai.
So, like, do you say you lie on like a certain spectrum of this or a certain area, or?
Because, damn, that is a tough one.
You got like all four align, and that's your like your.
Yeah. I don't even know how to go about answering that.
Yeah.
I guess it would be your job, right? Like if you're good at your job, you get paid for your job.
Does the world need your job, and do you love your job?
Yeah, I think so. Dax, why are you picking everyone's nose with your mouse?
I'm trying to think.
So,
because I mean, you got a pretty important job, because without your job, you know, you guys do a lot of like businesses and shit like that. They would have problems with the internet. You know what I mean? You help connect these businesses to networking. You know?
Yeah,
so
but like when the whole section of what the world needs, does that mean like what people of the world need or what the actual world needs? Like Earth, or are we talking the world as in like everyone in it? Because if it's everyone in it, yeah, I'd say that. But if it's like the Earth as a whole, I don't think so.
Oh yeah,
for
true.
myself.
I guess that could be a thing too.
Or what society needs.
Is it definitely needed? Yeah.
Well, I suppose like technically I'm probably needed in society.
Mm-hmm.
But like when it comes to like the Earth, yeah, I don't think so.
That's what I'm saying. You're needed in like a society of today, but like is it?
Mr. Lube Man, thanks for the follow. I love your name.
Yeah, Slippy. You see what I'm saying? Like, is it? Does it mean like what? It's like, okay, yeah. So like the internet, something that like it's people need it, but they really don't need it. You know what I mean? It's just a very nice necessity.
Yeah, exactly.
So is it with that, like those aspects?
Yeah, like if it was something like I was in the medical field, I would consider, yes, I'm actually needed by, like,
yeah.
Well, I'm not really need the Earth, but people need like medicine. They need medical help. They don't need the internet. They don't need fancy cars. You know.
Mm-hmm.
I suppose that becomes subjective. I suppose it does.
Mm-hmm.
I'd probably argue internet. internet is needed for fast travel of information. There's just a lot of misinformation, so that would help spread and increase the rate of like medical and scientific knowledge being
Yeah, but
gained.
it goes long, but it's not like a needed thing. I mean, before it was able to get around, and just like before the internet, it would be able to get around again. It's faster, yes, I get that, but
We did survive and thrive without the internet. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Like people, we thrived back when there was like 6 different species of human. When there was like Homo floresiensis and fucking Neanderthals, and then humans as well. Like and that was literally, we were all ooga booga. I like to hit rocks off of other rocks, and like we had nothing. So like, what we actually need as a society, maybe humans of today, we need more because we're developed to work with more. Our brains are smarter and things like that.
I think it'd be nice to get back to our basic roots. You know what I mean? Like calm everything down a bit.
Yeah, it'd be cool.
Yeah, just relax everything a bit.
Just chill out, lads. Relax.
Yeah,
Sit back. Have
It's
some
nuts.
have
Everyone's
some
running around too
mulled
much.
wine and mead.
Honey wine. Oh, I gotta get some mead.
Hey, Beardy, keep her lit.
All right, so we're gonna go on to Mr. Death. How long could you date the hottest person in the world with the biggest god complex ever? Not long. One night.
Yeah, probably.
One night.
Yeah, one night.
Yeah.
We'll get one night out of it.
Yeah.
at least one.
Yeah. After that,
Like if they're the world's hottest person, you might
it's
stay it out
cool.
for a bit longer than one day.
About
With
15
the god
seconds.
complex, though, dude.
The god complex would be
Ugh.
really annoying, but like if you're gonna be banging the world's hottest person,
I'm good doing it once. I'm calling it a day. One and done. See you.
Got two pump Tommy.
it's like I can say I done it. That's all I need, baby.
I'm not even gonna go into rubbing the back either. I'm not even gonna act like I'm giving you a massage.
Give me a fucking towel and get out of here.
See you later. I'm done.
One for the wank bank, yeah.
I'm not even gonna show you a clean towel. I'm gonna give you a dirty undershirt.
I'm gonna wipe my sweat or crack sweat with this and then give it to you.
I'm gonna knock you down a peg. How hot do you think you are now? Oh man. They're all agreed? Not long at all.
No.
If you suddenly went blind while masturbating, would you just say, I guess the myth is real and finish? Or start freaking out?
I'd probably freak out, to be honest.
Yes! Why
Like,
would you
who the
not
fuck
freak
would be
out?
whacking one out and you go blind? You're like, I'll just finish
You're
it.
watching it like you're just looking at your screen like, and then all of a sudden your vision just like, done. Like the lights went out.
Wait,
I mean, you're like,
what if you're having an imagination wank and your eyes are already closed, and then you try open your eyes? And
you
nothing
know what?
happens?
Hats off for anyone who
Then
can
you
do
don't-
that anymore. All right.
then you don't know.
'cause- Technology's ruined that.
Oh, you don't? Oh, go back to your roots, man. You need an imagination wank.
Yeah.
every now
I'd
and
probably
then.
freak out, though. Yeah, I would.
Fuck
Probably,
you, freak the
yeah,
fuck
probably
out.
freak out.
Who the fuck wouldn't?
But of course, why are you not going to finish? You know what I mean? You got to finish. You
gotta
started
finish.
it, for God's sake.
Yeah, battery, but that's a good one. They say if
probably-
you lose a sense, the other senses get heightened. But if you have your eyes closed and you're having imagination wank, if you go blind when your eyes are closed, there's immediately like,
Budge, I'm with you, I'm budge.
it's gonna fucking blow. I'd freak out. You're like, oh man, I'm freaking out. You know what will calm me down right now?
Finishing this job.
Blowing my load.
There you go, and you got to tell the doctor, yeah, I was jerking off and I went blind.
Did you finish? Yeah. Oh boy.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Fuck yeah. Always finish the job, doc. Always finish the job.
Think about the cleanup job afterwards. How do you know that you got it all?
You don't. You walk around with some like the shirt sticking to your chest, for Christ's sake. Oh man. All right.
It's like the only bit of the shirt that's starched because it's just hard right there.
Oh Jesus! Come on.
Next one.
If you were sent to a desolated island for a month with food, shelter, bed, all basic needs shit, With no way of contacting the outside world, and only source of entertainment would be movies you could bring. What movies would you bring?
You have a limit?
I don't think so.
I'd bring all the movies.
I would just grab movies.
Grab anything. Fuck it. Good, bad shit.
The ones that you really like, and then loads of the ones that you haven't seen. So at least you can watch some new stuff.
I got to bear with me for the next one.
I'm gonna actually bring fucking Castaway. That's one that you could watch and learn something.
And then you could just sit there and go, "I got shelter, you fucking idiot."
Yeah, you and Wilson can watch it together.
Yeah, we've got a shit ton Groundhog Day. Watch it every day. I think a lot of
Dodgeball.
comedies.
God,
Dodgeball,
I fucking love Dodgeball.
Old School. I was just thinking about Old School the other day. Oh, great movie. Fucking great films.
Yeah, there's no limit. Bring whatever you want.
Bring a duffel bag full of fucking movies, right?
Nice.
That's it for how long?
For the rest of your life.
For a month.
Oh, a
It's not
month?
bad.
Man, that's grand.
Yeah, it's not
Watch
bad at all.
like,
Yeah.
watch
You can
one
watch full
movie a
movies.
day. Fucking hell.
Yeah, you can watch 2 a day. Shit. Can't sleep the rest of the day.
Yeah, it's all good.
All right, ready? Bear with me here.
Oh, Jesus.
Have you ever had a dream that you want him to do you so much you could do anything?
Was that Roxy?
No,
I was full sure that was Roxy typing
that
that.
was fucking Snail's asshole self.
Oh, God.
Who the fuck?
Oh, fucking hell. Snail, fair play, man. Fair play.
Oh, well done to Beer Chandler on the reading. You really.
That was pretty good, huh? Not bad. That's why I said bear with me. I might fuck this up a bit, but I think I got it.
He got it pretty solid, lads.
Yeah, he did it.
He read it with the same confusion as that little boy.
You want. It's fucking so good. Right, okay.
I'm not
then.
sure what the question is, but
Yes,
Yeah.
my answer is yes. Anyway,
okay. Oh, next one's good. You ready?
yeah.
If women are menstruating, does that mean men are womenstruating?
What?
You heard it right. If women are menstruating, does that mean men are womenstruating?
Men, women straight once a month? Maybe.
Funny.
Maybe.
Oh,
Yes, Roxy. That is my answer. I want him to do me so bad I would do anything.
I'm awaiting you.
I'm awaiting.
Do men actually have anything that actually happens once a month? You guys, nothing, right? No.
No.
Meh. So no. I'm gonna say no.
No.
This one starts with IG. Oh, I'm guessing it's imagine. Imagine you can go. Imagine you could be pro in a league for one game. What game would this be?
Oh.
Pretty good. That's a good one.
Like an
Solid.
esports game?
For
any
a game? No, any game.
Game.
Like game as in like sport?
You went to esports?
Yeah, well,
Is it
I
esports?
consider that, like in Ireland, if we said game, I'd automatically associate it with video games.
Football?
Football.
Football?
I would have said football. Like if I said like play a game, I'd have been like football, soccer.
My sister plays and she can see the stream. Hey, Roxy's sister. Hello. Sorry, I'm
What's
naked,
up?
but chat gets what the
That's
chat wants.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, if you're looking at like income and stuff, probably soccer, yeah, football. In terms of like, yeah, my passion, I'd love to be like professional powerlifter, but there is no really such thing as professional powerlifting.
I mean, kind of is. There's competitions and shit. So
Yeah, there's competitions, you can get to elite status, but you can't do it full time.
No. Eventually, it's gonna take its toll on you. I think,
No, as in
I'll
like
go
you
hockey.
can't. There's not enough. You know, you don't get paid.
Wow.
So
Well, it's not looking for a money thing. It's looking for like what would you
yeah, but then powerlifting.
for one game, one major competition, and it's your chance to go Dax. Get up here.
She says hi.
But this will be the last time you do it.
The last time, then my back gives out. The last deadlift I'm pulling for my life, and all I can is,
Yeah, but
and I just keep pulling.
back
knees are
goes
all-
out, colon blows out of your one piece.
A big bull shows out the back of my fucking. Oh god.
Knees have already
No.
gone.
The knees are
They're on
just,
stubs.
knees are holding each other. Bend in.
Okay.
Oh man, that's good. If every country had a phone number like this, which one would you call? Would you like to be called? And here, I'll go into detail here so we have an example. Till in 2016, the Swedish Tourism Council created a single phone number that connected the caller to a random Swede for you to have a conversation with. In the 79 days it was open, almost 200,000 calls were made with a combined 367 days worth of conversations.
So who would you
Fuck
call?
no, dude.
Yeah, but like if it was a thing, where would you call?
The funny story, I actually get this. So we used to call, right? Till stands for today I learned, you fucking boomer. Ah. Fuck you, buddy.
Beard is like, today I learned that TIL stands for today I learned.
There you go. Today I learned. What was it? Oh, so back in the day, so I used to work like Comcast, which is like cable provider.
Mhm.
And people would complain that like their long distance calling wouldn't work. You know what I mean? So it's like, okay, how do you fucking? I don't know how to test this. You know what I mean? Like, who the hell am I going to call? So, me and another guy, we would call the Domino's in Japan to see if the long distance would work.
Nice.
That would work. So, yeah.
I don't know. I called somebody in like fucking Mongolia or something, like somewhere that I know nothing about.
Yeah, but how would you communicate?
Well, assuming that
assume
when you
it's a
call
random
them,
person.
yeah. Well,
a
assuming
random
they
person, if
call
you're a
and they
random
can
person.
speak the same language as us, or we can communicate through a language that is mutual.
No, Rox, you just get called. We just get called by so many fucking telemarketers that aren't from around here. That you think it's people calling the country. They just want your banking information.
Call guy. It has to be random.
Neighbors conversation. You picked up your house phone. That's because your wires were crossed in the box. They used to be copper on copper connections. Bleed through.
Starts Mongolian throat singing.
So it would have to be. It would work if you either spoke the language or someone like you would get connected with someone who has like also like some kind of English or something. You know what I mean? Some kind of universal language system.
Yeah.
I would ring Japan and try sing back in Matai over the phone and soothe them.
All I know. Hey, Brady, go.
If a standard clock, you know, the one with the little moving arms that knows how to read, suddenly stopped working, would it still be considered broken? It's still telling the time, right? At least 2 times a day.
Look at below this. Me and Guy did some maths on it. It shows the percentage that it's correct every day.
Where are you at? You're not below it.
Just below that, no?
No, you guys got deleted.
That must be gone.
Oh shit, it's a very small percentage. If you're going by the minute, it's quite small, but if you're going by the second, it's very, very small. So I consider it broken, not correct. It would be correct for 2 seconds every day, but that's it.
Well, yeah, of course it's a broken clock because it's only it's for 2 times a day. It's right, but that's it.
Yeah, it's
need it to
broken.
work
It's broken.
During the whole day.
Yeah. They're off using a burning candle. 1500s.
We got this. I hate this question. Good way to start it off. Is the glass half full or half empty?
It depends. If you're like people say, oh, be optimistic, be pessimistic. You know, you can tell. I think if you're filling something up and you fill it halfway, it's half full. But if it was full and then it became down to half, I would say it's half empty.
Yeah, that just sounds like just pure logic. It's just like it's half full because I tried to fill it. It's half empty because I'm fucking cheersing. Or you could go with that cheeky fuck answer that I think I've seen before. It's like, well, the glass is always full because there's air particles inside the glass. And
Oh, there's Snell right there. Thanks, Snell. Dick.
that kind of a
What if you don't know? Yeah, if you just walked in and the glass was, I'd say
half full.
Yeah, I'd say half full,
If
I think.
just walked in on it.
I don't know.
I don't know. Would I? Or would I say, oh, that glass is half drank?
I don't
I
know.
think you'd only say it's half empty if you know that the object you're looking at has more capacity in it. Like if you're looking at a random container of a weird shape and you don't know what it's from, is it like the fuel tank of a car? Is it a glass? You don't know. If that's half full with liquid and you have no idea what the full capacity is, you might say it's half full. Or I don't know. I don't know, man.
I guess it depends on the scenario, the situation. Yes, no, would that have anything to do with it at all? I don't know. I mean,
I suppose the situation and your worldview
Yeah,
probably in
Billy, that's what I said. If you're filling it, it's half full. If you're emptying it, it's half empty. Raise your hand if you're not drunk for. Right, next question. We're not drunk enough for this shit. I'm not high enough for this, let alone drunk.
What inanimate object would be annoying if it played loud music while being used?
Your mobile phone. Imagine like every time you try like take a phone call,
It just starts playing loud music.
yeah.
What?
The
What?
toilet. That would be ideal,
Oh.
Roxy. I wish the toilet, like when you're dropping a fucking bomb, and instead of having to go, you actually just like play an absolute banger.
Or if it's like the James Brown. You just go.
yeah.
And then as soon as you go, it just stops. Dun, 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 dun.
Shirtless already. He's been shirtless before we started.
Toilets in Japan play music. Jen, do they play it loud enough so that you can't hear the plops? That would be very tactical. Everyone's done the tactical.
I've never done that. I've never done it. Just kind of just let it go. I mean,
You hear an absolute splash, and the guy beside you is like, "My man." Oh, rain noises? Really?
that would be. I don't know. I mean, does it?
There's a question. If you go to a friend's house and you're taking a piss, this is for the guys mostly because we can
Side of the
aim.
bowl. Side of the bowl.
Yeah. Do you hit the
Yes.
side? Yeah.
Yep. Side of the bowl.
But when you're at home, you're fucking hitting that water straight. Gotta be loud.
I do a little.
Try to get
I
that.
do a little circle.
Nice.
I just go circles in it. Yeah.
Burn it, yeah. A microwave would be useful. Imagine putting on your food and just like boom.
No, that would be the worst actually, because you know when you're like heating up food at nighttime, and you see like that 5, 4, 3, and you pull the door open at 1, so it doesn't do the big. Wake up everyone.
Mine's because mine has the push button on for it,
Oh yeah.
and it sounds equally as loud when it opens up the door. So I'm like, what's the
Oh
fucking
yeah.
point?
Okay.
Because they're going to go bing, and then you'd go do to open it back
You need
up.
to hear when the
instead of
popcorn is slowing down. Roxy's making good
the
points here.
analog dial.
Who's just sitting there watching it?
Varn, welcome in.
How about a clock with visual sensors? So if you're actually physically looking at the clock, it'll just start. That would be
Yeah,
super.
man, isn't that school? School does that. When you're done your class, it does that.
Yeah, but at a certain time. But if you were actually looking at the clock, and it was like a visual sensor, so it would only start playing the music when you were looking at it. So it'd be like a deterrent to stop clock watching.
Your pillow. Oh fuck. Now that's
Oh,
yeah,
dude, it'd be
that's
the
hell.
worst.
Your
The
bed.
worst.
Oh
But here's
god.
the thing: can you sleep without a pillow?
Yeah.
You think you could?
I can, yeah, I technically can, but
I'd have to be. I think I'd have to be super fucking tired to sleep without a pillow.
I'd either have to tuck my arm underneath my head or sleep on my belly. If I was super fucking tired, I
Yeah,
can't sleep. on my
super
belly.
fucking tired.
If I was super tired and just go, "Brah," it's a really comfy sleep.
right, Beardy, go.
What would be an epic way to quit your job? Well, I got one.
Make a shit pie and give it to your boss. Literally a shit pie, like shit in a pie. And
Have you guys ever seen Half Baked?
no,
Oh, god damn it! There's a scene there where Scarface fucking quits his job, and he's like working at like a Burger King. He gets on the mic and he's like, "Fuck you, fuck you." And so he's like, "You're cool, fuck you."
did you guys see that one of the guy who he hired a mariachi band to like stand in the like the entrance of his work building, and he was like, "Hey," and he brought his boss out. And he just like opened up a piece of paper that said "I quit," and the mariachi band is like doo 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 doo. Fucking absolutely banging tunes. Oh,
I
yeah.
wish she's got a good one. Giving them the sorry for your loss card. Oh yes, that is great.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh god, I don't know.
Piss in the iron and steam iron his shirt and hand him
Jesus.
Jesus, Kev, chill out, man.
that is
Fucking hell.
shit, man.
You sadistic fuck.
With a keyboard in his face. Someone's watched.
Oh, what's that in? Fucking
What was that assassin movie?
Keyboard
Oh.
to the fate. One.
The Curve and the Bullets.
yeah, wanted. Yeah.
Wanted. Yeah.
What's his name?
That was,
I don't remember.
Oh,
He's
Yeah,
in
Kev, you're kidding.
James McAvoy, is it?
Sleep with your boss and give him herpes. Oh my
Yeah.
god.
and I didn't know the guy that got hit in the face with the keyboard. That was Chris Pratt. I never knew.
Yeah,
that
that was
until,
Chris Pratt. Yeah.
That was before I knew him. I don't know.
Oh, by the way, I quit and I have herpes. I got herpes specifically to fuck you, so I can quit. Good luck.
Oh, did you work in a hotel too?
Wait, what? Right. Next question. Let's
Yeah,
move
'cause
on.
There's this whole thing of like everyone like in that works in a hotel, they're all like bunking off each other. And
It's
for
like the
hotels that I've been
Olympics.
in, that's like mainly true.
All right, Beardy. Next.
If you could scale down a non-pet type of animal to then be a pet, what animal would you choose?
Oh shit, this is cool. A badger?
Badger.
Badger's
I-
like a pet-sized animal, though. They're not that big.
Yeah, but they're not supposed to be trained.
You-
I would love to raise a pet, like a cub badger.
That thing would
and
fuck
raise-
you up.
Like
dude.
a rhino? Have you ever seen baby rhinos? That shit is
Oh,
cute.
yeah,
Has my
yeah.
home.
Yes. I was gonna say like a cow.
A T-Rex or Velociraptor? Kev, we're talking about today. Not fucking
What about
millions of years ago.
Elephant. Yeah.
Elephant would be good.
Yeah.
You can have like any farmer has a pet cow, but like if they're like
Yeah, but
always
it's like a
like-
big cow. Like you can have like a little cow bring it.
You want to scale it down.
Like
You
a
know,
little,
cuddle with
like-
it on the couch while you watch TV.
Yeah.
I'm sure there are farmers that do that.
Maybe. A giraffe? I was thinking that as well, Jen. I think a giraffe might be interesting.
Giraffe, a cheetah.
I think a giraffe might be a little rough though. You have to worry about his fucking neck.
Uh,
You know what I mean?
Princess,
Like,
we were saying, what large animal would you scale down to become like a house pet if you could? So we're saying what
Fine.
large animals would you make smaller? A blue
What do you
whale
mean?
and then put it in
People
like a
have them.
fish tank.
Oh yeah, that would be fucking sick.
Sonny, what's the crack?
Oh, and you have to scale it down.
Oh, a panda. Oh
God.
man, yeah, panda's cool. A yak.
Oh, I'd
A
say
buffalo.
gorilla.
Oh, imagine like a little like dog-sized buffalo walking around your house.
Just chilling around, just like snotting everywhere, just just cruising around his house, just tapping. Yeah.
Absolutely charging down the hallway. Time warp? Oh, sorry, Billy. I don't have it enabled. It doesn't work during Tins and Gins. I'll give you your points back.
How about a silverback
I feel like a
gorilla?
sloth is
It'd be like
small
a
enough.
really
Ooh.
aggressive toddler.
But that would be like a normal chimpanzee, wouldn't
Aggressive
it? That'd be like
toddler.
the size of like a fucking chimpanzee. So why, when it reaches adult form, it rips your fucking face off and puts your face like a banana?
Yeah, but
Fuck
yeah,
that.
it always stays so small. But imagine he retained its like its original strength.
Billy, I gave you your points back.
A bare ass baboon.
Sloth.
I think a sloth would be good. A grizzly bear? Oh my god. I think that little bastard would still fucking gnaw at your ankles.
Imagine like a gorilla, right? That was like miniatured into like a tiny little thing, but it still had the same strength of a normal sized gorilla.
Still toss you
Like
around the
it'd
house.
be like fucking, the Hulk scene with fucking with what's his
Loki
name?
around the house. Loki,
Except
yeah.
he's fucking like this high.
Oh shit.
All right, let's go.
After death, would you like to be buried with, to then be used in the afterlife?
You wait. You what? You wait. You. Is that question again?
After death, what would you like to be buried with, to then be used in the afterlife? Sorry. I
Oh,
missed
right,
one
okay.
there. That's my fault.
A fucking pocket pussy. Sound lads.
Oh fuck! It stole my answer.
Oh, actually, there's a good one. Roxy said, "What about a small animal that you'd see larger?" Man, if chickens became like the size of
think they would-
elephants, the human population would be gone. We'd be
decimate
gone.
the human population, yeah.
Did they have no fear?
And like people say, chickens have feelings and stuff, and I'm sure they do. But I'm sure if you took a small chicken and made it the size of a house, it would fucking just
murder.
peck you without even thinking about
Yes.
it. It would
You'd
just
be
straight up
fucked.
fucking.
You'd be fucked. Like they just pack everything. That. You'd be dead. You have one shot, bang, split you in two.
Okay, sorry. What was the question? Oh, what would you bring with you to be
Yes.
brought into
after
the
death,
afterlife?
Yeah, what would you like to be buried with to then be used in the afterlife? You said pocket pussy. Still perceptions. Fuck. I mean,
What goes on in the afterlife? Is anyone else there?
I don't know. That shitty is gonna sound probably like my setup. This corner right
my
here.
Twitch account, so I can still
Yeah,
stream to you,
just
cunts.
Stream from the afterlife.
Yeah, bro. Yo, it's Dax coming here from Purgatory. I'm still here, lads.
Yeah. Don't worry,
Waiting
I'm
for
still
Twitch
here.
partnership and a gateway into heaven.
Yeah. Don't know which way I'm going. Up, down, up, down. We're gonna find out here. Stick around.
Splashy, hello.
No. Could I be like buried in a brewery so I could just bring like the stock with me, something like that?
As much weed as possible. Just fill my whole
Like,
casket.
I don't know how if heaven has like the good shit up there. They might not. They might be cheap.
My vinyl collection.
Yeah, it's like the guy who's the last man on earth and loves to read
Sweet.
books, but then all of a sudden his glasses break or he goes blind.
I wonder, like, if heaven does exist, I wonder what it'd be like. What is it? The end of the fucking world? That movie. If it was like the end of that, where everyone's just just a big party and everyone's getting high, that would be great.
Yeah.
That would be great. All right. Okay. Next question.
What would be something you wouldn't want to hear the surgeon say right before being put under anesthesia?
Oh man, that reminds me of fucking spoiler alert. You know when was it Prometheus 2?
There was a Prometheus too?
Was it Prometheus? I don't know which one it was. Remember at the end, your one's being put under by David, being sealed up for the old long nap. And she was like, "Oh, are we still going to build that house by the lake?" And he was like, "What?" And she was like, "Yeah, the house by the lake. You know, I told you this before." And he's like the clone of the good guy. And he's like, "I don't know what you're talking about." And he's sealing up. And she's like, "No, no." But like, yeah. Oh god.
Yeah, that was. I remember that. I do remember that. Yeah.
Oh no, when you're like falling, like being knocked out, and all you hear is the surgeon, "Man, the LSD is starting to kick in."
I was thinking of like, oh shit, that's not. You hear something dropping. Oh, that's not good.
Or something drops, it's like, you don't need to clean that. It's fine.
The face was funny as shit.
Get me the lube.
Yeah. All right. This cuts out. Let's get the lube out.
That reminds me of like, you know, people who actually go on like sell their like fucking parts on the black market, like to sell a kidney or something like that. Like, imagine the amount of trust you're putting in this person that's putting you under just to take your kidney.
Seedy ass fucking hotel room.
Yeah, like they can put you under. They could take your lungs, everything. Like, you could just straight up die there and then.
Listen, dude, money is a fucking hell of a thing, dude. Money's a hell of a thing.
Under the impression that not a lot of people are like willingly having their kidneys taken.
I don't think so either. Yeah.
No, neither am I. But I'm sure there are some people that do it.
Yeah.
I'm sure you probably get a decent old
Look,
bunch.
you ever see them fucking shows, dude, where like people like come home from surgery and they're in like excruciating pain, and then they go in for an X-ray and they figure out there's like a pair of sutures still in them and shit like that. Dude,
Yeah,
it's fucking nuts, dude. I've actually watched them. Like people leave like fucking sutures and shit inside, and like
Stethoscope
they're
and
still
their
clamped. Yeah, and, like shit drops in there, and they're just kind of like all right, stitch them up, and like not even realizing it's in
Yeah.
there still. There was a lady, she had like a fucking one of those, like I think they had like cracker ribs or something. So like they had to use one of them rods, dude. And it was like literally, it was a fucking rod like this long, dude. And they left it in her. She was like, every time I went, she bent down. She was like, I have like a horrible pain, like in my side, and she goes like, I can't figure it out. It was like for like months.
Yeah, I seen one
And
that
then
they
all of a
left
sudden
like
she
a
went back and they were
scissors in the dude.
Yeah,
Like,
dude,
imagine
it's
like
fucking
bending
nuts.
over and feeling a scissors just like
just
poking
stabbing
somewhere in the middle,
one
like
of your organs.
like, oh god.
That dude.
Oh. I have COVID.
Yeah. The best part is like the fucking you wake up and all of a sudden the phone's ringing, no one can find it, and your belly's glowing. The doctor's like, "Oh, hello,
Hello?
hello."
This is the small intestine. We're passing it on through.
Yeah, oh, you're gonna have to poop that out. We're gonna get back in. It's gonna have to pass through.
Yeah, sorry. I think I left my vape in your pancreas. Could you just come back in?
Oh man, I dropped my vape. Oh.
Oh god, come on.
Oh,
Is this death?
Nope. This
This
is we're
good
going. That was actually deaths. We finished deaths. Now we're going on to Ivers.
Oh Christ.
Oh.
Can you love a priest and an uncle in the same time?
What? You can get sexually abused by both at the same time.
Would either of them be jealous? I think these are all like parts off of each other. So would either of them be jealous? Oh, my face. Oh.
Yeah, I wonder like does a priest ever like see an uncle and know he's like molesting his nephew?
Like they
and
high
you're like,
five each other?
yeah, and the priest is like, no, I want that little virgin boy. What a dickhead.
Oh god, my face. You guys are fucked. Are priests allowed to be jealous?
I know, man.
I don't know. I assume
Eiffel
so.
Tower. Yeah, it's a spit roast until a high five, then it's an Eiffel Tower.
Oh my god.
Yeah, they turn in fucking 1980s wrestlers.
Hey,
It's
what
like,
happens?
We're going to be the powerhouses. We're going to tag team title this little son of a bitch.
What if your uncle is a priest? Oh man, imagine. That's rough. That's a rough one, boys.
Oh my god. All right.
Get on your knees, boy. About to give you the word of the fucking Lord. Oh god.
Oh shit. All right, guys, the last episode of Tins and Gins we're gonna have. So,
Oh
anyways,
man.
himself.
I don't think
Double
talking
treat.
about our past is against is against TOS, right?
God,
Oh,
just
fuck,
imagine
man.
that fucking line that was super bad with the priest using it. It's just like, now let us show a sign of faith. But too bad, my sign of faith is located on my dick.
Oh. All
Okay.
right, we're gonna
Oh,
good
man.
movie versus good video game.
Oh,
Good
I think I
video
take a
game.
Good video game. Yeah,
That-
good game. Definitely good game.
Like,
I can replay a good game.
yeah, and you can play it slightly differently. Whereas a movie is always the same no matter what. Unless you like get really high and then watch it again, then it's probably a different fucking thing altogether.
Yeah, probably go good game then.
Without evil, would there still be good? Would it just get to the point that we would treat good acts as evil acts?
Without
Do we
evil,
need
would there be
evil
good?
Yeah, without evil, would there still be good? Would it just get to the point where that we would treat good acts as evil acts? And do we need evil to make us look good? Is God good and evil in the same time? And just having a laugh as we are trying to figure it out? Huh.
To answer the latter part of the question, I don't believe in God. I'm an agnostic, whatever.
It's okay.
But if God does exist, he is he is an arsehole. I'm sorry. That he like creates such fucking misery that isn't our fault. He creates great things as well, but man, a lot of misery as well. But that's why people like, I think it was Stephen Fry said, like, if there was the whole thing of the Greek gods, as in, you know, this is the god of good, this is the god of bad, then that would make a bit more sense. Because, you know, if there are bad things, it's because Hades did that. If there's good things, it's because Zeus did that or whatever. But seeing, like, if the idea of one god is, I think, a bit messed up. Apologies if I insulted anyone with that question, but or not that question, that statement, but just what I believe.
I don't think good and evil can. Well, yeah, good can't exist without evil, and evil can't exist without good, right?
Yeah, like if there weren't bad things, good things would just be things. They wouldn't be good things. Like you need good things are good things because you compare them to bad things, I think.
Like,
What if one God created all gods, but who created the God? Did we? God, I'll say it. God is a man-made creation.
but good and evil, is that not like simply just a human creation? Because like if it was like any other like animal or like being like on Earth, it's simply nature.
Yeah.
There's no good or evil. It's just life.
Yeah, like I say, a monkey, if a monkey gets handed a nice looking stick by another monkey, they don't say, oh, that's a good monk. You know, what a good guy. They're just like, yeah, cool.
Or they're showing so because like there's a pecking order that has to be like come in, and then like just say like with the monkeys, there's like a young male coming into his prime, and then there's the fucking big dog, and they have to have a fight to see who's going to be the new leader. And the old guy beats the fuck out of the younger one. That's not like bad or cruel. That's just
It's just the way it is.
the way it is.
It is what it is.
It is what it is. But like as humans, I guess we do need evil to make us look good at some parts, because we feel like we need to compare against other parameters like the whole time. Like this person's doing good, this person's doing bad. You should be more like this person rather than that person. But then
Yeah.
like people who are just evil or sick in the mind were like, how can I top this guy? I'd like think of like a fucking crazy fucking like psychopath, sociopath, whatever. Like there's something that clicks in their heads that makes them think like this is a competition of who can be crowned the most evil cunt in the world. So there's a weird paradigm going on the whole time.
Alexa, it's just the people want what the people want. That's all I'm saying.
I don't know.
It's redeemable. And people who watch this channel have too many points, apparently. I agree, though, Perception. I agree.
I don't know, that's kind of another worldview kind of a thing, isn't it? Everyone's going to perceive that question a little differently. And the God thing.
Billy,
I'm
I can't
agnostic.
show my nips. Unless I set this to fitness and health.
Sure.
Can't show my titties. Wait, hold
I
on.
think that's
Oh,
a loophole.
you saw it for a second, lads. Careful. TOS, lads. I get banned.
Report.
Report me right now.
Do it.
And Billy's like, alright, next question.
Which god is the best/worst?
In the term of God currently, you can't
I like
have
the
a
old
good
school gods.
you can't have
Or
a
all
good
the
and bad God, because technically in like the current worldview there's one God and he is an arsehole and he's good at the same time. But he's probably mostly an arsehole.
Uh,
Kratos. Yes.
he's the good and best. He's chaotic
Boy.
good though. He's chaotic good.
Boy.
He does awful things so he can end up doing good in the end.
Artemis, her crit build is sick. What the fuck?
The Doomslayer, he's a god I could get behind.
Yeah, he is actually, yeah. Yeah, fuck yeah, let's go with the Doomslayer. He's a demigod though, right? I believe.
I don't know what the lore is anymore. He used to be just human. Now is he half
He was created by the Seraphim. Yeah. He was given powers by the Seraphim. Maybe just some Doom nerds in chat that would be able to correct me on this. But yeah, he's human, but he was given powers by the Seraphim.
How come demigods are always the best? Like Kratos is a demigod. They
Yeah.
always beat the shit off.
Why do demigods beat gods? It's because we want us as humans are creating these video games to make us feel, you know, feel powerful, because we're not gods. But if somebody's half god, half human, then you know.
Yeah.
According to
It actually
Elena
works
Richardson.
in everything. It's kind of weird. That actually that works in everything. It's kind of weird how like that follows a certain rule the whole way down. Like say Devil May Cry, Dante and Virgil are half demon and they're really fucking strong, and then Nero is fucking half that and human again on top of that. And then he's better than both of them. Then it works in Dragon Ball. Half breed Saiyan, better than the full Saiyan.
Right.
It's just weird that rule just follows the whole way down.
I'll get
But
on my
God-
knees for him. Jesus.
Good and bad gods.
Man, I say Doomslayer. Remember we were talking
Oh.
about knights earlier and
Yeah.
getting stanky? Wait, say again?
Odin and Zeus, they're a couple of cunts,
Yeah,
but always seem
arseholes.
to be good.
Remember we were talking about knights earlier in their armor and like how stanky they must get? Imagine how bad Doomslayer's dick must be. Man, he's stanky. That man is packing a cock down to his knees though, I guarantee it.
Oh, Odin is cool. Yeah.
You
But,
think
like, he's done good, but he's also been quite the bastard through his mythological life.
Balder? I don't
Balder
know much about gods actually. In terms of Greek mythology
I know
or Nordic
I probably
mythology.
know the least about Roman. Roman might be my least known one. Probably
Is
Egypt as
Roman
well.
different to Greek?
Yes.
Oh, they are
Uh,
different.
they-
Oh,
They basically have the same hierarchy and
Yeah,
the
it
same
was-
like kind of gods, but then the names are completely different.
I think they all have the same. Like even Norse mythology as well is quite similar. Like they always have like. I think they have like the equal people. Maybe. Don't forget. Don't forget. Cthulhu. It's not Cthulhu. It's like Cthulhu or some shit.
What is it?
Norse isn't the same. Yeah, apparently it's pronounced Cthulhu in English, but in the actual language of Cthulhu, it's something like Cthulhu. I don't know what it is, but or we're not supposed to be able to understand it. Do you ever look into Cthulhu? Pretty interesting.
Only the like the backstory of some of the games and like what he looks like, but I never like went into the lore of.
Yeah, it's basically like when you look at Cthulhu, you go insane. It drives people into madness. So because there's actually, it's a really good YouTube channel. I forget what it's called. Hopefully somebody in chat will know the name, but it's basically if X was real, what would happen? So there was things like if the Megalodon was around nowadays, what would happen? If Cthulhu was real, if fucking Freddy Krueger was real. They're actually really interesting videos. It's so fucking nerdy. But there was one of if Cthulhu is real. Isn't pronounceable. Yeah, it's not supposed to be pronounceable, I don't think. Cthulhu is like Facebook. Yeah, exactly. Battery. Man.
It drives people to madness.
Just go on Facebook and scroll down for like 5 minutes and you will be driven into madness.
Actually, just speaking of Facebook there for a second. The fucking the whole shit with Australia trying to. Did you not hear about that on the news?
It's pronounced Facebook.
Australia want to put through a bill to make like big social media platforms pay to host like news and media that nature on their platform.
Oh, nice.
And Facebook didn't want to do it, neither did Google, but Google bent the knee to them and paid, and then Facebook were like, no, we're just going to like get rid of all types of news media on Facebook and like essentially news in Australia from appearing on their site.
Yeah, Billy, he's not drunk yet because he hasn't donated any subs. When he starts donating subs, that's when you know Beardy's in a good place.
You know it's not. It means I have access to my wallet.
Maybe every Friday you should like put a pause on your debit card or something, or your credit card, and then on Saturday.
The worst thing too, it's not even just in here. Like there's a dude that streams, and I go in, I done it in his channel. I fucking just go out, and it's like either I'm on Amazon or I'm on Twitch, depending on who's on. It's oh my god, I have a problem, guys. I have a problem.
I've spent a lot of money on Twitch. I donated 5 subs today to Zamite because he got a new PB, and I had to celebrate.
Oof.
Dax feeling like a god of generosity.
Facebook just blocks out everything of spite, but makes you sense why they'd do it. Google has an excuse to only allow news they agree with now. Yeah. My goodness.
Yeah, that's the stuff there, Barry. Mm-hmm.
Well, Princess, I need a graphics card.
Man, did you look up the price of 30 series now? Ooh. Holy fuck. It is ridiculous. Like a 3070 when it came out was like €500, €600, and now I can get one for 1,200. Like it's literally doubled in price. It's ridiculous.
Oh my god.
It's fucking crazy.
Stream when Beardy's drunk. Here we go, everyone. There you go. Prime stream time is right at the rate of Twins is ending. Like I'm fucked up. Right when stream's ending. Run your streams up. Start them up. Whenever Dax raids, pretty much I'm going to go in and just fucking completely just shower, probably.
$500 for a 1660? A 3080 is to 1 to 2K easy, yeah. But like the thing is, a 3090, when they came out initially, a 3090 was $1,500, and that was like, wow, that's expensive. But now the 3070 is like $1,500. It's fucking ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man. It's literally like
insane,
world shortage of graphics cards.
I don't think it's not fucking. Is it graphics cards though? Like, or is it just?
No, I think it's just graphics cards currently. I know there is like spikes of memory prices, but I think at the moment it's just graphics cards. And maybe the new Ryzen, the Ryzen 5 series maybe is pretty hard to come by at the moment. Maybe Budgie, maybe you'll correct me.
Was it last week or week before I was asking you about PC parts for myself, and I looked up the graphics card that I have, and it was on sale for 150 or 200 euro, dearer than what I bought it for like 2 years ago.
That's crazy.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's fucking nuts, man. Fucking nuts.
Is crypto actually messing with? Like, is cryptocurrency fucking around with? Because I know if you have a decent graphics card, you can, bit mine off of them. Or mine, I should say, off of it.
Oh, that's
It's probably done, yeah.
The 5900Xs and the 56 and 5800Xs are ever okay.
power buying them for crypto. Yeah, that would make sense.
What Princess said there, at this point I'm going to have to get a pre-built PC. I wonder if you actually went to somewhere that had a pre-built PC with like a 3070.
The only problem is if you get that 3070, with the rest of the parts, you're going to jump. You know what I mean? They're not going to fucking.
Yeah, but
from what I understand, they junk the rest of the parts down.
Would they fucking finger you for the price of the 3070 though that you're getting in the pre-built? Probably.
With the
They'll probably take that into
prices
account,
are,
unfortunately.
Probably, yeah. Yeah, they're definitely going to fuck you, dude.
Been mining with 2 cards.
Yeah, the next gen console restocks are fucking joke, dude. An absolute joke.
Yeah, but are the prices the same? It's just slow.
The prices, yeah, the price. No, because if you go on like eBay or like certain like StockX or some shit, like there's certain companies that are overselling. They're over fucking pricing their consoles, and they're selling the fuck out. People are buying them like fucking assholes.
But look, what
That's the
Budgie
reason
said, factories
why.
manufacturing these parts are not at full speeds this moment. Yeah, coronavirus is gonna up the price of everything. So.
Yeah, completely, but get your shit together.
Yeah, what the fuck? Do you guys know about the new AMD cards that came out? The RX something? They're supposed to be pretty decent. If you have an AMD CPU, the 5000 series, it's supposed to be pretty good. Because they run side by side. They're able to link. What?
The AMDs were, I didn't think the AMD cards were that good. No?
They're not that good, but if you have the RX 6900 XT, thanks you, Budge, with a RX the 5000 series Ryzen, I think it's something, I forget, somebody in chat might be able to explain this, probably Budgie. But if you have the RX graphics card with the Ryzen CPU, the graphics card is able to perform better because it's able to like swap memory between the CPU. Somebody can explain this? My AMD CPU fucked me over. There's a bug with spec and I wasn't aware of it. CPU temperature is 115 degrees. Cook an egg on that shit, Billy. Yeah, they work in unison to juice the performance. Yeah, that's basically the long and short of it.
Wait, Princess, is that a real question? If it is, it's April 15th.
Here, I'm just going to the bathroom. I'm going to grab another can as well.
I should have got to be in by April 15th.
Back in a sec.
So. I didn't even see any fucking AMD cards, honestly.
In Ryzen. Got all the computer talk goes like whoosh, right over my head. But it's interesting. I'd like to know more on it so I could actually competently try build a PC of my own. There we go. Can you ask me if Daxter's half naked? It's what he does when it's just the three of us. He's he feels pretty horny. No.
Yeah, Sonny, I don't know, dude. I'm the same way. I don't do every day. I do once a week. I'll go and check, and it's not getting better, man.
Yeah. What Kev said, there's a redeemable for it. And it was redeemed very early. Before we actually started. That price has got to be upped. PCSpetless.ie is your friend. Don't need to build the shit yourself. I know, but I'd feel a bit more like more of an accomplishment if I'd done it myself. Yeah,
that's what I did. I did the same thing. Someone was like, just buy pre-built, and I ended up just building this one I have myself, and I'm happy that I did.
I think the only thing I'd be really worried about, like putting it in, would be probably the CPU and putting the pins in wrong and fucking it.
the CPUs now, dude, they come with the things already, like everything's already set. So all you gotta do is like put it on, and just put it in. Like that's all I had to do with mine. I literally put my CPU on the motherboard, and just screwed it in, and like it was like so simple to fucking do.
Oh, because my one has the kind of the longer threads or pins that could be like bent if you put them in the wrong.
Okay.
But if they're moved past that, that wouldn't be so bad.
Yeah, that's what I think. Exactly.
It's simply getting
Guys
parts
got
that
it right.
go together.
The only thing you really mess up is the parts that don't go together. But nowadays, it's so easy to get parts that go together. You know what I mean?
I was looking at the stream and it was like, where am I hearing that crack from? You're not even doing anything. It's easier to do, but not bad if you're gentle. Ooh. I can be gentle. For big shovel hands. Big fucking sausage fingers over here. Yeah, I'd like to. I'm just eyeing up a new motherboard and a CPU and probably better RAM because everything else is pretty good except for the graphics card, but that's okay for the moment. $2,500. Kevin's got a
How now,
big
brown
shit
cow?
rig.
Tartarus, welcome in.
Oh, Tartarus wants to see some
Nipple twists.
nip twists.
Can't see it, but I'm doing it. Oh, they're getting hard, boys. Oh, man, you could cook glass with this bitch. Right. What's the next? What's the next question?
I don't even know.
After which god is cool or bad?
Is breaking a government building and taking selfies a treasonous act?
Yes.
I think breaking into a government building is, but don't
Yeah.
taking selfies thing.
Taking selfies is just idiotic, but breaking into a government building, yes,
I
is
think
treason.
like it's, you know what it's gonna be. You know what I mean? You know what it's gonna be. That's your own fault. Do you agree treason should be punishable by death? I think depending on what kind of treason, you know what I mean. If you're committing it, if you're plotting to do something dangerous or harmful to someone or something, you know what I mean, then yes, I think it can be.
Yeah,
but
I think all treason
breaking
should
into
be.
a building just because you think you're going to change the outcome of something. No, I think.
Man, they broke into a building not knowing what the fuck they were doing. They broke in. I love those videos when they literally broke into windows to get into the building, and then when they were inside it, they stayed inside the red rope.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it was fucking brilliant.
Yeah, if you're going to like really cause issue, then you're not following the fucking the lines. Yeah, you're not following the straps, the lines, and shit like that. So.
Oh, lads, Billy sent me a Snapchat. What's going on here? Oh, look at this. Billy having chicken nuggies. Wait, no, it's Chinese in front of
I'm
lads,
Chinese right now.
If any of you are on Snapchat, take a Snapchat yourselves and send it to RG Daxter on Snapchat. Send me a selfie of you guys watching Tins&Gins. Let's go.
You gotta put it. You put your snap in chat there.
Oh, it's just RG Daxter. I think everything is RG Daxter. Apart from my Pornhub.
Follow him on Twitter. Do it on Twitter.
I keep my Pornhub private. RG Daddy.
Do you have a Pornhub account?
No, I don't have a Pornhub account.
I was like, you have to pay for that shit. You even have to make an account and put in your credit card information.
Wait, really?
When it was remember when they done that free? Like, oh, you get it free for like 2 weeks. You still had to put it in and be like, oh yeah, we're going to charge you after this. And it's like, oh, I don't want to be charged.
Fuck you, Chaff and Budgie. And then Billy, curry noodles with extra crispy chicken. Nice.
Who's that? Who's that ugly fuck?
Oh snap! I'm late. Simon, welcome in. What's the crack?
Do you have an extra spicy Snapchat?
Only for certain people, guy. You
Yeah,
being one of them. And perception.
You could make a private Snapchat and then put exclamation point snap.
Chicken in
So-
China, the Chinese chicken.
You have a drumstick
fucking-
and your
what a
brain starts
tune.
kicking. Battery, your battery. Simon is Simon. I know your name in IRL is Simon, but on Twitch you are Battery. I'm sorry. Right, Beardy, what's next?
What acts do you consider treasonous?
Fuck me, Evers, man.
I think any act against, your government is treasonous, or against your state.
Yeah,
or-
by definition, anything against your
Yeah.
government is
Yeah.
treasonous. So
Mm. So to put another question in there, is treason ever the right thing to do?
that's assault, not treason.
Well, you know what? Listen, there's been times where there has been treason committed, and it's overturned countries. You know what I mean? But it wasn't sought as treason for some people, and it's treason for others.
Yeah,
you know
like
what
a
I mean?
military coup.
So
Technically,
yeah.
that's treason, right?
Yeah, it
That's
is.
happened in Myanmar.
That's happened in a couple spots within the past couple of years. There's been, I think, 2 military coups that have happened, and I think one failed. One was it in Thailand? No.
That's Burma, the one that's currently going on.
There was one before though. So
Oh, I'm not sure. Hey, Evers, welcome in.
it was a couple of years ago, and it didn't work. It failed, but
It's treason. Then grabs lightsaber. Rich, that thing under your bed that's pink and makes a noise is not a lightsaber. I got her, I got her, boys, I got her. What Snowden did was treason?
Yeah, but the thing is, if you ask him, it's not treason. What he did was just released the things that he thought to himself were wrong with the government or wrong within, the government that he had to, that he felt other people should know. You know what I mean? So
Yeah, like if you work in the government and you know shit that's like really fucked up, and you release that information, that's probably treason, but it's probably good. That's a moral, that's the moral thing to do. And if it is treason, whatever.
continue on.
I know
Is
that
it-
begins a whole other thing of like, should you, like, well, our governments already do, but dictating what we should and shouldn't know.
Mhm.
Let's go in the background. So that's what Snowden did.
Winning side decided what's treason. Exactly. The winning side decides what treason is.
Oh yeah, well, what Tartar said there, it's treason, yeah. But like, I suppose the question was like, should treason be punishable?
Yeah.
Probably, yeah.
Yes.
But like, even
Yes.
if
I don't
you
think it should be. I think the only reason why it should be put to death is if you're committing treason, and your treason consists of killing or causing harm to people. That's the only
Yeah.
reason when it should be considered death.
but like,
Other than that, no, you should just be locked up.
yeah, and if there's treason that you release information that hey, all these governors are like pedophiles or some shit like that, yeah, it's or maybe that's not a treasonous act, but if it is something similar to
It
that,
kind of is.
it's
because
treasonous.
technically
Yeah, you got put in
you're
jail, but
getting-
at least
yeah.
the rest of the fucking population know that you're a good guy. You're in jail for the wrong reason, But still, you're in jail. It's fucking shit.
Mhm. All right, next one is it easier to be happy?
Here's
when
Jen
you're
with
dumb?
her. This is Ushi with us on the iPad. Nice. Oh wait, don't show this. Oh shit, sorry, Jen. It literally says, "Don't show this. I'm an egg." Oh, for fuck's sake, Jen, I think you look really good. Jesus, sorry, I'm an idiot. I should
Fucking
read it
idiot.
before I showed. That could have been like a fucking dick pic, and I would have showed it on stream.
Guys, this guy's holding his wiener. Watching us.
This guy got his dick flopped onto his iPad, and I think I see pre-cum.
He's giving us Arabian goggles.
Oh god. Okay, next question. Wait, Tartarus is going fucking balls deep in this. Holy shit. Death penalty is not a good idea for you. Decide if you want to punish someone a lot. Death is not the way to take away what to consider the most important. Yeah. There's Pause. Welcome in. What's the crack?
Hello, Mr. Pause. How are we
Mr.
doing
Pause.
today? Mr. Pause.
Hello there.
All right, so the next one was, is it easier to be happy when you're dumb? Fuck yes.
Absolutely, yeah. Being
Yes.
ignorant of some facts means you're a happier person. Definitely.
Tartarus, go ahead, man. Ran away.
No,
Ran
Tartarus.
away.
No, sorry.
Yeah,
I was
that's
saying,
what this is all about.
I was saying
That's
work
what this is
away.
all about. Go
I didn't
ahead.
mean it as
Yeah.
in he's going on a tear, as in a bad way.
No.
Seriously, this is the shit we want.
Yeah. Go
Ignorance
ahead.
is bliss. Yeah, exactly. Ignorance is
If
peach.
we can like get a reaction, if we get reactions out the chat, that's a fucking beautiful thing, I think. That's what you come here for. Send it out there. Yeah, fuck it. This is a place where you throw your fucking opinion out, and that's what it is. It's your opinion. Throw it out there.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
We're hoping to have some interesting conversations here. So
Fuck it.
Tartarus,
You're
the man.
We've had some fucking crazy conversations. I think we still owe Bag a conversation on the whole forgiveness thing too. By the way.
yeah, and remember the fucking conversation that we had with Darth about the death penalty?
Yeah.
Man, we talked about that for like an hour, and I know we had disagreements, but that was a really good conversation.
Mm-hmm.
That was good.
Yep.
And the disagreements are good because they only spark more conversation. Because you're like, well, why do you think this?
Yeah, like I think everything that's happened on Tins and Gins,
Trying to spark a bit more.
it's
So
been
if you got it, coming.
yeah. I think all the conversations we've had, even the spicy ones and shit, it's not a debate. It's a conversation where we try to view each other's views.
There's times where we actually don't even agree on shit. I mean, it's just
Yeah, it's just what it is. What it is. Whatever.
Yeah, that's it.
Not gonna judge you unless.
Nah, we end this and then we fucking come back in on Friday and just talk shit all during the week about it. You know what I mean? Fuck you, Dax. I didn't see it on the street.
Anyway, next question.
If you are stupid,
Yes, I think ignorance is good.
Fuck yes, dude. Yes. Go on your happy fucking dumb life and do your thing. You ever fart so big you feel like you lost weight after? I farted so big I've either one felt better,
oh god,
or
Budgie.
two just feel like you just go like, oh.
I gotta show this clip. Budgie sent it to me on Discord. This was me. Remember I said like a year ago. This is gonna be embarrassing showing this on stream. But remember I said that I've never had a stomach bug so bad that I'm like, oh, I'm about to shit myself mid conversation.
Yeah.
I've had that once, okay, last year or 2 years ago, I think.
So
it was so bad.
clenched?
Yeah, I was literally driving,
You're
like,
shit your pants?
leaning back, clenching myself. But Budgie found a clip on his phone of me. I recorded myself under jacks. And literally the smallest little push was like, oh, here, I need to get it. It's fucking funny.
Oh, we lost Dax again. Is this just replaying?
This is literally me. Look, this is it. Look, hold on. And that was me on the toilet in tears. I sent Budgie a video of it because like I was literally like barely pushed and it was like oh, it was so fucking funny. And the echo in the toilet. And the budget was so fucking funny.
This is we are.
Oh.
You have more? Fucking send them.
And it was funny because the video was me in tears, like.
Oh, fucking face.
Fucking man.
And everyone, we just seen Dax on the toilet.
Poop is funny. Yeah, that was me on the toilet. Whatever. Everyone shits, alright? I'm just smiling ear to ear. Man, Simon, I remember I sent it to Budgie and my ex at the time. It was so fucking funny. It was literally like, the worst thing was I was in work, so I was trying to shit quietly. But I mean, I barely pushed him. Oh, it's so fucking funny. Okay. Next question. Sorry. How did I get onto that?
Hold on. What do we got?
Oh, thanks for
was-
that. Fucking hell.
What's up, Tartarus? What's up?
Oh, Taras, you got a question? Yeah.
Oh man, my fucking face hurts.
Okay, I'll just
Oh.
go to the bathroom real quick.
I gotta put that video. I'm gonna put that video up on Discord. Seriously, that was so funny. That video. I will actually. I'll put it up on Discord. I'll put it in shit posting. Literally shit posting. Oh god. Hold on, I'll do it here now. Shit was so fucking funny.
Shit posting.
Oh Jesus, hold on, where are we? Simon,
Just
welcome to the
remember, guys,
Discord,
if-
by the way.
If you want to answer any questions, go into Tins and Gins. Type it in there. Unfortunately, we don't have a time frame when we'll get to your questions, but it will be answered. We're actually in February. February 2nd.
Oh, we're up to February, are we?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, February 2nd.
Not too bad.
Not bad at all.
Budgie, if you're there, can you post that in shit posting? I downloaded the video, but it's corrupt for me. It's corrupted. Can you post that? I give you permission to post me shitting in shit posting.
I got a couple in here from you, Rox.
Okay.
Maybe we started off with one of yours today. All right, so here you go. People don't change time. Wait, okay. So people don't change. Time changes. Does technology give more power to dumb people? Is technology why people are believing in flat Earth and 5G, Corona, and so on? Do you think that by everyone having a big voice online, it causes too much PC and actually causes democracy to go into tyranny? Do you think it will get worse?
I agree with that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No, I think
agree
I think
with
you
that.
got it, yeah. I think technology, unfortunately, people that just kind of read shit on the internet and without doing any actual research on it or any background or not having any knowledge whatsoever, and they just assume that whatever they read was right, then yeah. And the problem is with the internet, these people find other people who are the same way, and they form these fucking groups of people who believe flat Earth. Sorry if anyone's a flat earther, but come on.
You're an idiot if
Come
you're a
on.
flat earther. I'm sorry.
Come on, dude.
Alex Jones.
Yeah.
Gay frogs.
But like, I mean, it's nuts. It is. But yeah, these people all find each other, and then that's just the thing. You know what I mean? Like you're witnessing, in some of these cases, you're witnessing people like this. You know what I mean? Like out on TV and in the news and shit like that. You're witnessing these people.
What?
So
What I don't understand is like the people who are part of these Facebook groups and online forum groups or whatever. I don't get why they believe what they believe. Like they believe other people who are just normal people, and maybe that's why they believed it. You know, they see
well, I
other
think-
people
I
who
think
are like,
there's-
that's a normal person, I'm a normal person, I believe this person, rather than somebody who is actually educated and has a degree in what they're talking about. They're like, nah, I don't believe that shit. I don't get it.
I think there's people in there that gas them the fuck up too to cause chaos. There's people that generally like to see chaos, and they go in there and I believe they fucking gas people up for it. You know what I mean? Like get them all friggin' going. Like this is, you know what I mean? Like they have them. You know, they're pumping some of this shit off onto them, and these people think it's real. You know, and it's like,
Like
but what can you do? You know.
there are some educated people who will fall into that whole thing as well, because it's come up on some of the talk shows here, like Joe Duffy and that there's been some doctors here in the country that won't wear a mask or anything like that to deal with their patients, and said that if you want to get the vaccination, you're not going to get one here, so you'll have to find a different doctor or go somewhere else.
That's sad, isn't it?
He doesn't believe in the whole thing, and this is
Well,
coming
we
from
have
a medical professional as well.
over here. We have about I want to say like 60%. I don't know if that number. Do not hold me to that. But a majority of medical staff actually don't want to get the corona vaccine. And it's like I feel for it. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I get it, and I know you guys are all gung ho. Like, you guys would not mind getting the corona vaccine, but I understand there's you're scared in this day and age, in this time. There's like so much negative information about like government shit and everything that fuck, dude, it does fucking make you scared for it. Like, do they have the best interest in mind? Do they have this? Do they have that? You know what I mean? Like, so.
Sonny, run to the store. We'll be on when you get back. I promise.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sonny
Beardy,
runs.
I understand the fears.
Yeah. Yeah, because a lot of people don't like. Not that they're not educated, but like a lot of people don't know what it does. Even still, like it's only been a couple of months. Not even a couple of months. It's only been a very short while since the vaccine's been rolled out, and even like, was it? Budgie got one done, and there was the whole thing of like, oh, you might like throw up or have
Yeah,
diarrhea.
well, they
or something.
say your first
hours.
shot's mellow. The second shot supposedly like really fucks you up.
Yeah, my sister was puking her guts up for like 24 hours, but Budgie and Turkey, nothing. Not a dicky. Weird.
Hmm.
But like, I don't know. I said this before on stream. I just put my trust in science. Like, I know I'm a very science-based person, and this is that's what the fucking vaccine is. It's science-based, basically. And I trust it so much that I wouldn't mind being vaccinated. But I completely understand the people like yourself, Beard, who are skeptical about it. Because, it's
not
new.
that too, because I also believe it's not even a new thing. Like, I get science, but at the same time, I don't trust people's greed. That's my biggest thing. You know what I mean? Like, everyone, money makes things, can change things, science or not, regardless. And that's my biggest thing is like someone was offered a lot of money to get this out as soon as possible, regardless. That's how I look at it.
Where you're coming from that, because over here anyway, there's like 3 or 4 different vaccines in circulation.
Yeah,
that's crazy. Like, why?
And now recently, it's been said that at least one can't be given to the over 85s for some reason.
AstraZeneca.
Is that the one?
That's the one that's gonna be stored in like freezing temperatures.
Yeah,
right?
exactly. Man, one Irish nursing home got a shit ton of the AstraZeneca vaccine, and they didn't refrigerate it, and it's all completely useless now. Fucking idiots.
I mean, yeah, but you're giving it to like nursing staff for like an old people's home. You know what I mean? Like, you can't expect them to know how to handle something for like a fucking crisis situation like that.
And we don't exactly have refrigerators that reach that.
Yeah.
Yeah, they might not. Yeah, true story. So, but I want to go back here real quick before I forget this, because it's actually up your TARDIS. Now, you said something about because you think before somebody was stupid, they were labeled a village idiot. But here's the thing: you have a majority of people. Just because the majority is saying someone's a fucking idiot doesn't make them an idiot. So that whole thing of like the village idiot, like this dude could be spitting fucking truths, but everyone else, you know what I mean, like in this group, and they say, no, this person's a fucking idiot.
That's because
so you don't go with that group. You know what I mean? Like I said, that comes down to you as a person actually, doing some research or doing some, some fact check. This is the thing with the internet. This is the beautiful thing about it is everyone can go and do their own research, but so many choose not to.
Yes.
And now you have this, and this is where you get this situation here. So many people choose not to do it, and
but like
all these fucking people.
That's the thing. You need to be pragmatic about things that are said to you. Like if Michael down the road says, "Oh, 5G is causing COVID," and I'm like, "Hey, Michael's sound. He built my wall, so I'm gonna trust him." No, like even Perception. If Perception said something to me, and I'm like, "Really?" I'd actually, rather than trusting Perception, I actually do my own research and then I check into it myself. Like, everything, no matter who it is. It could be my fucking girlfriend at the time and she says something to me, and rather than just completely believing her, like, I'll take, with a pinch of salt what she's talking about. And if she sounds like she's talking about what, she's confident in what she's talking about, then yeah, sure. If it's something that's not fucking completely, sideways. But if it's something that I'm like, really? I'll do my own research, without a doubt. And my research does not involve a social media platform. It involves actually checking out some proper fucking studies online.
You guys are all great in here. I love you all. I don't have any bad opinions about any of these. But if someone tells you something and you automatically go with it, you all have this in your pocket. And if you don't fucking use this to type in or fucking ask your Siri or Alexa or whoever the fuck you have about it or do some research on it, you're a fucking idiot.
Yeah.
You're an idiot.
And if you go onto
I'm
the
from
World
fucking
Health
boomer
Organization
generation,
and they say something
and I
there,
can fucking do it. So
rather
come
than being like, fuck the World Health Organization, they're against us all. Actually, you know, maybe they know what they're talking about. You know, maybe they have an idea about what's going on and you don't. And I think a lot of people just don't like thinking that somebody else knows more than them.
on.
So I think that's the
Yeah.
thing with the flat earthers as well. They're like, they're lying to us. And you're like, yeah, but why would they be lying to us? And like, why? Like, I don't understand. Why? What is the benefit in the government saying that we live on a globe? Like, and
No,
NASA saying we live on a globe? Like,
no.
I don't get it. It's fucking,
Well,
it's...
here, you have the people too. It's you have people with what is it, like the people with like a lot of money who actually believe like flat Earth. You know what I mean? And okay, how about you use some of your money then to research or like go fucking travel, do something. You know what I mean? Like and find out for yourself. Then if you don't believe it, but it's insane to me that like this is like such a thing of like the Earth is, but that's, oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh,
Sorry, Billy.
I can't right now.
What Billy just said there, there's that video, the Netflix documentary about the flat earthers, they get a gyrometer or a gyroscope, I forget what it was. It was like $15,000. And they noticed a drift every hour of 15 degrees, and that's what happens when you're on a globe. But when they noticed that 15 degrees, they actually said in the documentary, they said, that doesn't fit what we're looking for, so that's, you know, we put that aside. But rather than saying, oh, actually, hold on, this is correct, they said, no, that doesn't fit our agenda of flat Earth, so we're going to completely discard that fact that just happened, and we're just going to forget about it, and we're going to do things that does prove our theory. Like confirmation bias, am I right in saying that?
Yeah.
It's that's the biggest problem. That's just, it's such a, oh my god, it's just nuts. It's nuts. Oh,
And the end
it's
of the
nuts.
documentary when they're doing the test of like holding the boards up, and they're like, hey, can you hold that board higher? And he holds it up higher and you can see the line, and he's like, oh, that's interesting. And then the documentary just ends. Like it's literally a proof that's his curvature.
All right, man. Let's get on to the next
Okay.
one, please, for the love of God.
We're having great conversations here though.
Man.
Thank God flat earthers are such easy prey to pick on.
it's
And they're
just like
few and far between.
I mean, I get like you have people out there that can make some valid ass arguments, but come on.
Man, a dude made an argument once. So I watched this recently. It was literally like 2 days ago about the flat Earth, and he said if the Earth has curvature, if we build a flat building on it, okay, so just say here's a curve or here's the curvature, right, of the Earth.
Mm-hmm.
If you build a flat building on this, he was like, how does it, you know, one side of the building should be higher than the other. And I was like, man, who the fuck is building buildings that are the size of fucking continents? Like, oh man, fucking hell.
That actually, in construction, that actually does happen, by the way. One side of the building will sit different from the other, and they will have to, so pretty much what they do is they actually, funny story, they actually hang weights, and it pulls the building, it sinks the building down back into like a plumb status. So, fun fact for you guys.
The more you know, lads.
They did it to a 60-story high-rise they built a couple years ago in Philadelphia, and so they put a crane on the one side to lift everything up, and because the crane was on the one side, the whole building went out of tilt. I think like 2 inches, which you're thinking 2 inches, that's nothing, but it's actually very devastating to the building structure integrity.
Yeah, I'd imagine.
It could cause, yes, yep. So, yep. Oh, fun fact.
Okay.
You've been learning.
TIL, bud, you fucking dick.
Hola, como vos, princess, would you be able to speak to Abana?
So we got a translator for you here. She'll be in a second.
Maybe it's Spanish. I don't know. It could be Portuguese.
But for now, I will say hola.
Hola. Hey, Beardy, what's next?
Yeah.
Next one is, do you ever feel like a paper bag? Oh, do you ever feel like a plastic bag blowing in the wind?
Feeling paper thin.
All the time.
Man,
Literally reading anything you guys put in here.
guys. Actually, lads, question for chat. I notice I'm getting like connection errors every now and then because my stream was set to dynamic bitrate. Youngdale pointed this out yesterday, so that my quality would always drop down, but the stream would stay up. Just the bitrate would go down to like fucking 5. But now I have that disabled, so the bitrate will always stay at 4,000. But what happens there? I noticed that it did drop. What happens on your end? Does the stream just like lag for a bit and that's it? I'm just curious. That's all. Okay, looks good. Okay.
It's fun.
Yeah, I think when I have like a disconnect and a reconnect, when I have it set to dynamic bitrate, it drops the bitrate down for like 2 minutes, and I just look like a fucking Minecraft character.
I know. I'm delayed. How long am I?
Oh, Beardy's sentence was super rushed. Yeah, that was the same with me, Billy. So you saw what I saw. Yeah. Okay, Beardy. Sorry, continue.
I just talk really fast. If everyone in the world except for you had a deep understanding in a topic, but you could never achieve any understanding in that topic, what would you want it to be?
Wait, say that again?
Jesus.
Say that again?
If everyone in the world except you had a deep understanding
of a topic and we can't understand it, oh man.
Could, never achieve any understanding of the topic, what would you want it to be? Fuck, man.
I'd rather something simple, like tying your shoelaces. Because tying your shoelaces, whatever. But if it's something like astrophysics, if everyone knew everything there is to know about astrophysics and you didn't, they'd be like, man, this guy's an idiot. But like if you couldn't tie your shoelaces, it's just like, yeah, whatever.
Oh no, I'm pretty sure if you couldn't tie your shoelaces,
I think the opposite.
You're a fucking idiot.
I'm pretty sure the astrophysicist would actually be like, okay, but the shoelace thing might be a little.
Sorry, Roxy, you said a perfect one. Yeah, the environment. If every single person in the world knew about the environment and how it works and what we need to do to save it, and only I didn't know about it, I can't destroy the world.
So you're the only asshole polluting the world.
Yeah, whereas it's the opposite now. It feels like there's only one person who knows the fuck what's going on, and everyone else is just like, yeah, whatever.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, Roxy, actually, if it was like astrophysics, as I said, or like something that could like save the earth, if everyone else in the world knew about that except me, that would be great.
Cooking, do laundry, no idea. But have I told you about string theory?
String theory is pretty interesting.
You'd rather be malnourished and stinky, but know about string theory? I admire the cause. I really do.
Dedicated. All right, Beardy.
Should students be required to take drug tests?
Students?
You're hot at me. Does that make me cooler than you? Yes, Tartarus. Yes. Wait, should students be required? Wait, what? Say that again.
Maybe it depends on what students.
Students be required to take drug tests? I don't think so.
I don't think so.
No, I don't think so.
Schools don't have that. Schools don't have that right. You know what I mean? Like to fucking do that. That's like, not.
If it's a school for like pilots, maybe. Yeah. If it's a pilot school, maybe you shouldn't be on drugs.
Yeah, something for that. But I mean, like, there has to be like some kind of form. There has to be like some kind of reason. You can't just like the guy drug test. I mean, listen, when I got into the hall, there was like that. You knew it was coming out. They're gonna do a random drug test like first day. But like,
I think if your profession, if people's lives are in your hands, there should be. Yeah, I think they should be drug tested.
Yeah, like if you're going for maybe like...
Would cost millions? Yeah, it would cost so much, dude.
I want to say like paramedic training or something like that. Maybe you shouldn't be like having a talk of whatever among
DMT before you go.
If you're going out to saving lives,
Yeah,
like,
so...
know that you're not
why save a life when you can smoke DMT and ask God to save the life?
I got one for you. So this is the story. Right before I started bouncing, a fucking dude went out with his friends. He was a kindergarten teacher, and he smoked a joint with his buddies, from what he said, but supposedly it was laced with fucking PCP. and he actually went nuts in the bar and bit this whole part of the fucking bouncer's hand off through the glove. This
Oh,
whole
Jesus
chunk, right?
Christ.
This whole right. This whole chunk right here just bit him. Took the meat right off with the glove. But the dude was so friggin', they couldn't put him down, man. They were whooping his ass with like batons and shit, and he just would not drop. But it was crazy. But this dude's he was a teacher. He was a kindergarten teacher. But came to like later in the hospital and like had no recollection of like anything that happened. He goes, "Listen, we're going out. I smoked a joint with my buddies," and then he goes, "That's the last thing I really remember." But just completely off topic. But yeah, how nuts is that? You know what I mean? Like you don't know. You don't know. You could just be smoking a joint and more malicious. You know,
Don't do drugs, kids. Test your drugs before you
bit
take
the
them.
whole fucking chunk out of his fucking hand. Took the right, yeah. Crazy shit. Gross.
Yeah. For the most part, though, I believe that like if you're just doing normal ass college or whatever, and you're not doing anything super serious, that should be kind of like your experimentation phase. Do what you want. Just do it smart.
Smoke something,
Don't-
put something in your arse, experiment.
Exactly.
See what you're into.
Drink a 2 liter bottle of Bacardi and down a few pills. Like, sure, it's all a laugh, sure.
Okay,
Maybe not the
we'll keep the Tins and Gins episode going for maybe another 15 minutes, and then we'll end Tins and Gins, but we'll continue streaming. I'm having fun.
We'll stay going.
What motivates you?
Motivation.
Self-fulfillment, maybe.
Yeah, what is self-fulfillment though? I feel like that's a loaded answer.
Like
'Cause
money
you
doesn't
could-
motivate me at all.
I get that, but self-fulfillment, you can live your whole life without ever feeling fulfilled.
Yeah, maybe
Self-fulfillment is like
what's the word I'm looking for? Like somebody actually recognizes that I've done something well and be like, good job. What's that called?
you're not looking for self. You're looking for,
what's the word I'm looking for? Fuck, it's completely like not acceptance, but affirmation. Maybe that recognition. Yeah, some solid recognition for what I've done.
Okay, yeah,
Some of those, yeah.
affirmation,
Self-realization, self-actualization, maybe. But I know money doesn't motivate me at all. Maybe a small bit, but it gets to a point where money just stops motivating me.
I think you find, you know what I mean? Like you find something like later on in life that will motivate you. You know, like the different things in different times of your life that motivate you. You
Happiness.
know, like at one time it is, it is money at one time. You know what I mean? And then the next time it's something else. Like I want to do this, or it's another time it's this. I want to do that. You know, but
That's
Roxy,
how
I hope you're lying, Rox. I hope you're lying. Fear should never fucking push you for anything.
Well, maybe fear is a good motivation.
I don't think fear. I think fear is a toxic motivation because too many people use fear as a motivator that it shouldn't be. You shouldn't use something like fear as a motivation. It should be an empowerment thing. Fear doesn't empower. Fear takes.
Yeah, what Simon said there, making a difference is a good motivation. Like, I don't know. Somebody saying honestly, like this sounds sad, but somebody saying thank you to me for doing something, and they actually genuinely mean thank you so much. I find that a good motivator. Just getting that simple, like somebody actually, I hate saying the word appreciate, but somebody actually appreciates something that I've done for them. That's like the ultimate motivator for me. I really like that.
Yeah. Yes. Recognition from your work. Yeah. When someone goes, "Holy shit, you did a really good job with this," or even just like, "Hey man, good job," like a simple act of recognition. Yeah, I could see that. That'd be good. But then again, if you don't get that, like for instance, you finish something and you don't get that, then would you say you get down on yourself a little bit harder than you would normally?
I don't know. Battery, I've read Jordan Peterson's books. They're actually back there.
I have one up here too.
Gratitude, yeah. Feeling like I made a difference is a good motivation. Hey, Bag.
Yeah, or actually helps.
We're actually on your questions right now. Good timing.
Bagheera.
Motivation is a bit different from discipline. Yeah, like I suppose with lifting and stuff and training, like people say, how do I stay motivated? I'm not motivated to train. I am not motivated to train at all. That's discipline for me. I treat training like a job. I have to go do it. You know, it's not by do it. Oh, I'm gonna get, you know, I'm gonna get fucking jacked. I'm gonna get so strong. That's not motivation for me. I just have to do it.
Motivation is what gets you started, and discipline is what keeps you
100k
going.
channel points, nice, but fucking hell,
Yeah,
that's solid.
fucking lightweight.
Action comes before motivation, but I say motivation causes action as well, Billy. Like I say, if you're motivated to like lose weight, you're gonna actually do actions that cause that. But maybe they bounce off each other.
What do you got? Juice? Are you allowed to have this juice? Or is mommy gonna yell at me for giving you the juice?
Yeah.
There you go.
Tartarus, if you have any questions, hop into Dax's Discord and post them in the
Tins and Gins,
Tins
yes,
and Gins
please.
topics, and we will get to them.
You're
Like
welcome.
whenever we're doing our 3-piece here,
Yeah,
this is where we go
please.
through the Discord questions, and we will get through them, we promise.
Yeah,
So
definitely.
whatever burning thoughts you have in there,
Reminds me.
Load them in. Load them in. No matter what they are, load them in. Love them.
can be as intriguing as shit or as stupid as shit. We will answer all.
Yeah.
Do not fear.
Do not fear, for we are here. Queer. Yeah, we're queer. Yeah, yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Let's go. Let's go with that.
Go with that one.
Of course, when it goes typical, my motivation is my family. As long as they're fed, roof over their head, happy, I'm killing it. You know what I mean?
You can be motivated to do stuff, yeah, but if you're not, but you want to do something, you're never going to just become motivated to do a thing. You need to start, and then action leads to motivation. Yeah, but maybe Billy, maybe the motivation to do the action is like, what are you going to have at the end of this? I think if you see yourself at the end of this, I'm going to have this, and that causes you to do action, that's motivation. That's enough to be called a motivation. Knowing the end goal and working towards that end goal, that's motivation enough. I think. Maybe. As we said at the start, lads, we don't have a fucking clue what we're talking about.
Not at all.
I'm pretty drunk right now, so yeah, cheers, lads.
I got to pour another drink.
I need to piss again. I broke the seal.
Oh, you're fucked.
What if we had Google from the people can submit questions for the night into, and then you put in, and then you run out to the G&T Discord so we can maybe get people's questions for tonight instead of having to wait. Oh shit, that's a good idea, Roxy. I was actually thinking about making a Gins and Tins email address, like just tinsandgins@gmail.com or something like that, that we can do shit with. Yeah, Billy, I understand that as well, actually. Yeah, that makes sense. Simon, thanks for the comment, by the way.
I'm being clowned on. I think you're going to piss.
What?
Or am I asking the next one?
Me? Yeah, I'm gonna wait. Yeah, ask the next one first.
All right. Next one is, who is your role model?
It depends on what aspect. Like, I
Alright.
have a role model for who I want to be in my like professional.
These two
Who's
boys
this?
right here.
Who are these?
Are you picking a card?
Grandfathers.
Nice.
Yep.
Go full
Fucking
screen.
family man, like fucking crazy. A workhorse. Two great fucking dudes, man.
Yeah, like if I want to say in terms of my work and what I do, I have motivation for like my granddad as well, Joe. He was very well known for working hard. But then like I have role models for like my training as well, and maybe even role models for like Twitch. Like I have role models for everything. I don't think you can have one role model. I think your role model needs to affect certain parts of your
Do
personality.
you think it's like one of those things where it's like you have a role model for different things in life? You know what I mean?
Yeah, like I have a role model
Like this-
for I watch a Twitch streamer, And I'm like, wow, I'd love to have a community like he has. I'd love to have, a stream setup like he has. That's my role model for streaming. But like, he might have a shit job. He might be an arsehole outside of streaming. So he's not my role model, but he's my role model for specifically streaming. And then my role model for like what I want to do with powerlifting is a different guy. What my role model for the family person I want to be, the family man that I want to be or whatever, might be a different person,
Yeah, I'd agree with that.
I suppose that's why it's called a role model. What model do you want to follow for this specific role?
Huh.
Oh, here you go. Rox, you have any role models in here right now?
Like is this like pointed at like one of us, or
Is that pointed at three of us, or are you talking about like in chat in general?
Is it weird to have is it weird to have a younger role model? Could you do that?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, I would think that'd be weird.
Well, like there's people who are younger than me who have achieved more than me.
yeah,
Like, what is a role model? A role model is somebody who you'd like to mimic and maybe achieve something that they have achieved. So the age doesn't matter. I can have a role model who's 12 years old who has impacted something because they've done X. I'm like, man, I'd love to have that impact. And I'd probably see them as a role model, I think.
I can see that.
Out of us three, do we have any role models here in chat? I could certainly see myself picking up a few very good traits off of some of you here in chat. I'm not going to name any names because that would put me in a predicament, but there's a few of you that I would like to see a lot more of myself in.
Okay, Perception, I got you.
Yeah, no, I'd see role models in this chat as well. I'd see people who can talk about things that they're not comfortable talking about. And yet they, as in myself, I maybe mightn't be comfortable talking about it. But I know this person would just be like, yeah, this is like an issue that I have. And they can just openly talk about that. And that's cool. I wish I could do that.
Not in that way.
Listen, all right, I'm gonna stop
My
Roxy right there.
God.
You're part of the Discord, all right? We all know Perception sees himself in a lot of people in that Discord. I'm just throwing it out there. It's not his fault. Mostly it comes on to him, but still.
Wait, what did Miss Annie say? Let's be honest. Does age matter in a lot of things? I know. I think people think that like with age comes experience. I'd agree and disagree with that to a point. Like, I think people can be like old as fuck and not have experience with doing certain things. Like, there's somebody who might never have a family and they're 80 years old. They can't give you really much advice on what it's like to have a child and, raise a family and stuff like that. So even though they're fucking Perception, what is he doing?
I don't know.
Do you have a small PP or Doomslayer PP? Small PP, Tartarus, sadly enough.
He's opening his doors. He's
Sadly
opening his
enough.
doors for everyone to come on in. That's what he's doing. He's letting you all know that his door is always open for every one of you to enter.
For that sweet dick to come in.
And double bed's right here.
Come on into
We
Percy's
got
Love
everything
Shack.
right here.
Let's see how many bottles we can knock off this wall. We're gonna make room. Oh man. The princess wrote a nice thing here.
Right. Lads, that might be the end of Tins and Gins in terms of the YouTube. We're going to still keep going. We're probably going to stop answering questions that are submitted to Discord, but if you guys want to talk about shit in chat, we'll definitely hop along with that. So for YouTube, lads, say goodbye in chat because this will show up on YouTube. Whatever's down here will show up on YouTube. So, thanks,
Bye,
YouTube.
Sorry for the last episode, guys.
Yeah, we'll see you on the next episode, YouTube.
Oh god.
Whoever it will be.
Whoever it may be here.
Once again, guys, thanks. You all great.
Yeah, boys, thanks for hanging out. Bye, YouTube. Okay, everyone's saying goodbye. Lads, I'm gonna fucking wet myself. Oh god, I need to
don't know
pee
why
so
you just didn't go to
badly.
the fucking bathroom, man.
No, because I was like, if I went to the bathroom now and came back, I'd be just like coming back. Oh yeah, guys, thanks for watching Tins and Gins. I didn't want to do that. So Right, I need to pee. BRB.